tonight's
interactive part of the audience proceedings
is this. So, these products are listed and they are not selling. So we need to figure out why that is. So, ladies and gentle germs, let's start with, let's start with these t-shirts. Alright, what about these? Baby girl and girls harem pants. Let's start with them, okay? Alright, folks. Dusty Road Apparel, great. Now, folks, you tell me firstly, Amanda, you tell me what is the keyword or search term you are trying to rank your product for. Let's start with that. What is the search term you are trying to rank your product for? Well done, Joe. That's it. Got loads of people jumping on now, Amanda, to give you some epic feedback. Very smart people jumping in. And I'm going to say that there's a lot we could do here. It's in Australia, children's girls, harem pants, only 2 photos, poor bullet points. Yeah, keep it coming, guys. In Australia. So what Amanda is trying to rank for is children's clothing. Now, firstly, Amanda, given that you're trying to rank for that, where is that? I mean, it's not anywhere at all on your listing. How on earth does Amazon know that you're trying to rank for the search term children's clothing? Secondly, trying to rank for the search term children's clothing is a terrible idea because that is such a broad search term. Much better off trying to rank for girls' harem pants, if that's what this particular thing is. Much better off trying to rank for that. So there's that. But let's not even get into the search terms. Let's just instead focus on everything that you could do to make these listings better and therefore make you sales. So let me read some of these off because you guys are doing an awesome job of this. So Joe Gallagher says there are not enough images. So on Amazon you get 9 images. You've got really, that looks like exactly the same thing. No difference at all. Other than it's front and rear, but you can't really tell it's front and rear. You've got one image. So that's 8 more you could put on there to help you make sales. I've got no idea what harem pants are. Clearly that's a thing though. Me and Pommy Sean, we don't know what they are. Girls harem pants, there's only 2 photos. Poor bullet points. So Brad Field says, here's your bullet points. Look, each of those bullet points you typically get, depending on the category, between 200 and 250 characters that you can use, and you've used maybe certainly less than 20. So you've left a ton of money on the table by only putting that much. You should optimize all the available real estate you've got on your product page. Optimize all of that. So you've used 4 of them, which means you haven't even used all 5 of them, and each one is unfortunately completely unoptimized. You've only used you've got less than 20 characters. That means you've got 180 characters that you've left on the table for each one. Una, 2 little pictures. Yep. Title is not good. I agree. Title is not good. Description needs work. Let's go look at the description. We'll come back to the title. Here's your product description. So typically here you get 2,000 potential characters, and you've maybe used 120 characters there. So again, you've left a heap of potential sales on the table simply because you haven't optimized your listing. You haven't used any of the available HTML code that you could use to break that up and make it more readable. I wonder if I've still got that. I don't, unfortunately. But you've left a heap of things on there as well. Damo says that the photos, you really ought to be having some lifestyle photos with these being modeled. I completely agree with that. So they should be modeled. And you notice I can't click on these images, which tells me they're too small. So because I can't click on the images, those images are too small. Typically, that looks like an image of about 800 by 800 rather than the full-size image. Many words not capitalized, absolutely. So you've got some words capitalized, some words not capitalized. Not that that would make a great deal of difference to your sales, but still. You want to have these things modeled, as Chris says, absolutely. I can't, this is on us, I can't change it. Well, I don't know what to say to that. Damo says, can I be rude and ask if she's actually watched the modules? Probably not. But maybe she's at the very beginning of her journey, so maybe that's what's going on. Poor picture or lack of it. No lifestyle images. No lifestyle images. Need pictures of it being worn. I agree. Lynn says it's too expensive, but what are you comparing it to? You know, what do you compare that to? It's too expensive compared to what? Is always my thing. I always try and be the most expensive thing in the market, or certainly in the top 10%. Cost is pricey. Little keywords. Yeah, it's too expensive given how little you've done to your listing. I think that's fair to say. And also, as Mark Townsend says, you haven't got any reviews. So really, what you could do here, which is awesome, you've got such a great opportunity here, is go through the AOE training and just apply what's in the training to these listings. That will make a massive amount of difference to what you're doing here, Amanda. Absolutely massive amount of difference. Just by applying what's in the AOE training, you'll make a massive difference here. Also charging for shipping as well instead of having free shipping in. Never a good idea to charge for shipping. Always best to just include that and make it free shipping, as Sean says. All right, so good work, guys. Fantastic help. Amanda, there you go. So you've got lots of work to do, but the good news is you've got some great products. Now all you've got to do is optimize your listing so you start making some sales. That's actually a good position to be in. Hey, thanks so much for watching that video, and I hope that you got some massive value from it. Before you go, do you live in Australia? If you do, this is for you. Would you like to learn how to sell things on Amazon here in Australia? Would you like to know what sells really, really well and what sells for the maximum amount of profit? Would you like to know where you can source those products from, whether that be in China or here in Australia, and how to source them so you pay bottom dollar and get maximum value for what you're doing? If you do, please subscribe to my channel and like this video, and you'll learn that and much more. It's the exact same information that people like Jeff from New South Wales have used to make $45,000 a month on Amazon, that Sue, who's from the sunny coast, has used to purchase herself a brand spankly BMW every single year as a result of her e-commerce business, and the lovely Kate from Bowral in New South Wales has used to make $32,000 a year on, a month, not a year, a month on Amazon, and indeed Anthony, who makes $15,000 a month on Amazon, selling, as he puts it, odds and sods. If you'd like to learn the exact same information that they use to maximize their profits for their Amazon businesses, subscribe to this video, like my channel, post below if you want me to teach you something. Okay, I'm out of here. Speak to you soon. Bye. Subscribe. Do it now.